Alrighty folks, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. We got two new releases for BMW. They're both wagons, the touring versions, which I tend to really enjoy, and a couple different ones. So BMW M5 Touring in Brooklyn Gray Metallic, and then we have the M3 Competition Touring in Portimao Blue Metallic. So we're going to look at those. I also did pull out all of the other ones I have of these castings. So for the M5 Touring, this is actually only the second release, 1096. The first release was actually not that long ago, 1080, and it was this one in Marina Bay Blue Metallic. If you guys don't know by now, I'm a pretty big BMW fan. I really like German cars in general, like BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen's pretty cool as well, but like those three major ones, really like them. BMW is kind of my thing, and so I tend to really like them. I also tend to really enjoy the colors and the paints of BMWs. This was actually the first time that we saw the Marina Bay Blue Metallic from Mini GT, so the M5 has introduced a new color for us, which is great. So yeah, those are the two M5s we've gotten so far. I'll stick this back here over in the corner. And then I also pulled out all the M3 Tourings that I have. So the M3 Touring actually brought us 4 new colors for Mini GT. So these 4 right here. Actually, I didn't check to see if the Toronto Red Metallic was a new color. I actually think I'm going to look. I will have put a timestamp up on the a little bit earlier, so you guys can skip to the review if you don't want to hear me blabber. I don't know, I just feel like kind of chilling and like nerding out about this a little bit, because I went through the time and effort to pull all these out, because they were all buried behind other Mini GTs and whatnot. I spent like, I don't know, I think I spent like 30 minutes pulling all these out. So now, where's my keyboard? So now that I've done that, I'm just gonna sit here and yap, and if you guys don't want to listen to that, you don't have to. So but yeah, I'm just pulling it up on Pulse Drivers real quick. Yeah, and the reason that I didn't know is because I don't have this one. So this number 700 right here, I don't have for some reason, and I'm probably gonna go on eBay and buy it after this video because I want all of these. There's one more M3 Touring that's not released yet. It's this one in Sao Paulo. Yes, I thought it was San Paulo yellow. Sao Paulo? Was that a typo, or is that what it is? Anyways, we've seen this color before on one of the earlier M4s, but yeah, I'm missing the number 700. I didn't check if Toronto Red Metallic was a new color for the Mini GT BMW lineup. We'll just search by BMW. Also, if you guys don't use Pulse Drivers, you need to. It is amazing. You can create an account, you can track your collections. Like if you guys, any of these green boxes that you see, these are cars that I have in my collection. Any blue boxes you see are my wish list cars. I don't have any of these, the F82 M4s, unfortunately. I'm looking for Toronto Red Metallic. I think that M3 Touring might have been a first color for that as well. I think that might have been the first time we saw Toronto Red. No, wait, yeah. Wait, no. No, we had the M4 in Toronto Red Metallic, number 566, and then number 700 was the M3 Touring, also in Toronto Red. So not that one. I do need to get it, but yeah, that was not a first color for Mini GT for that anyways. But yeah, all 4 of these right here. So Brooklyn Gray Metallic was first introduced with this casting. The Mint Green was first introduced with this casting, as was Daytona Violet, which is probably one of the better colors for BMW in general. It's beautiful. And then also Isle of Man Green, we first saw this with the M3, and we actually got Isle of Man Green with the regular M5 as well. We're not looking at that, but anyways, so I have all of these. Also, can't forget the M Performance and Alpine White. So yeah, these are all 5 of the M3 wagons that I have. Like I said, I'm missing that red one. I think I'm going to go buy it immediately because I want it. I want it. I want all the colors of this casting. And then our lone blue M5 over there. Okay, we're 5 minutes in, finally starting the review. I just wanted to nerd out about that for a minute, so appreciate anyone that that also kind of enjoys that type of thing. But anyways, we'll jump into the M5 here. I'm really sad that they changed the licensing sticker on these. They look so bad now. I don't know. I guess it's in their right to do it, but the old licensing sticker was so cool because it had all the different like iconic BMW grills in it. It was kind of like one of those it was kind of like a venticular thing. Like depending on the angle, it didn't have the lines in it, but depending on the angle you look at it, you see the different grills. So as you turn it left to right, it like goes from all the old grills all the way up to all the new grills, and then they changed it to this thing right here. I mean, it's not a bad looking sticker, it's just the old one was much cooler in my opinion. But anyways, BMW M5 Touring Brooklyn Gray Metallic 1096. Here's all the information on the back. It looks like I bought this one in right-hand drive, which does not really matter. It's just if I have the choice of left-hand drive or right-hand drive, I usually just grab right-hand drive because we don't really see a lot of right-hand drive cars in the United States. So I don't know. It's just it's kind of a novelty for me, I guess. But anyways, here it is. We have seen this color before. Like I said, it was introduced with the M3 Touring. It is a really nice color. It's just a really cool looking gray metallic. It's got nice sparkle in it. All kinds of different colors in there. Probably like everything. I see blue, pink, green, yellow, maybe a little bit of purple. Very cool paint. Looks really nice too. I just love wagons. They just look so good. The wheels on this are very clean as well. Glossy black with some silver outlining. Little BMW badges in the center. Look pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, I like the silhouette of this car. It's got some nice body lines like on the doors and whatnot. And then here's the front view. I know some people, I don't know, modern BMW is kind of hit or miss on whether people like the design. I actually don't mind the design of this generation of M5. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's got the kidney grills, silver outline. It's got the M5 badge in the grill right there as well. Headlights look good. They're kind of like they still kind of hold true to their like dual lens headlights, which I really like. Not really like dual sealed beam, but like you look in there, you see two different like distinct sections and like bulbs, which I really like. So those are done in silver, nice clear acrylic, and it looks pretty good. Big venting down here in black as well, and then a couple little air channels for the wheels. Is there air passing through those? No, there's not. So those are just painted black, but that's fine. BMW on the top. That badge is actually a little bit off. It's not quite centered, and it's a little tilted. That's weird. I don't usually ever see that with prints. I don't think the blue one was like that. No, the blue one was perfect. So that's how it should look. Really nice badge. And then this one's a little wonky. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, nice clear roof on the top. Very cool. Is it called a moonroof when it's clear? Sunroof is when the panel actually moves, right? And then a moonroof is where it's glass. I don't know. Is that actually a thing, or is that just something I just made up? I thought that's always how it was classified. But anyways, yeah, right-hand drive, just a black interior. I really do think that these type of cars, especially with like big like panoramic interior or like windows and stuff where you've got all this like glass, I think it would benefit from like interior color. Like if they could have done like a tan leather interior or something, I think it would have looked pretty cool. But anyways, interior black plastic. Here is the back of the car. BMW logo on the back looks good. Looks nice and centered. It's got the M5 badging on the right as well. Taillights look really good. Red and clear acrylic. I like how the clear acrylic runs all the way through the taillight. That is kind of neat. Everything looks pretty good back here. A little bit of bronze or like tan exhaust tips. Quad exhaust. That looks pretty good. Black rear diffuser. And it's got a little bit of like a spoiler over the back window, which is pretty neat as well. yeah, it's just a good looking car. I do believe these are hybrids, so you do have the fuel tank door right there, and then on the other side up at the front, I think that's where the you plug in the electricity, so it's like a plug-in hybrid. Not particularly cool, but I much prefer hybrids over just pure EVs. As long as it has some sort of internal combustion, it's still okay for me. But it did make for a very, very heavy 5 Series with these. But anyways, there's that one. Very nice color. Very nice indeed. If I can find a photo of this in Brooklyn Gray, I will show it off here at 10:30. So yeah, there's that. Really nice paint. Just a very nice clean model. I will say these M5s don't tend to have lots of carbon fiber details on them, which I think is kind of interesting because all the M3s have usually quite a bit, at least like the side skirts, and then there's the front splitter that usually has it, and then on the back. So I'm a little curious why the M5s don't, because it is like, like obviously you have your 3 Series and your 5 Series. I don't know if they still do like 6 and 7. Well, I don't know. My mindset is always in like the older stuff, because that's the stuff I like from like the 70s to the early 2000s is when I think BMW was at its best. But anyways, no, not really any carbon fiber on the M5, which is, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me. So here's this one. This is Mini GT number 1090, the BMW M3 Competition Touring in Portimao Blue Metallic. Like I said, we have seen this color before on the M4. This is the first time we're seeing it on the M3, though. There's all the information on the back. This one is right-hand drive as well. And this is a really nice color. It's not quite like just like your normal like navy blue. Like, for example, I can put this this Marina Bay blue next to it, which is kind of just, it's just kind of like a nice like royal blue. I guess navy is a little darker. Royal blue. Looks really good, but this one's like a little bit lighter and like a little bit more, I don't even know how you would explain it. You can see the difference on camera, though. That's pretty accurate to how they look in real life. These blues are actually showing up really nice. But, I don't know. It's a really interesting shade of blue, and I really like it. Really nice metallic. The flake is a little big for the scale, yeah, but not really anything you can do about it. And yeah, it looks really good. And like I said, it's got all the carbon fiber on it. So on the side skirts, the front, like the front lip down there, and then also on the back where the rear diffuser and whatnot is. Kind of circles around this side trim. So yeah, nice carbon fiber. Again, just black interior. We've seen this casting a lot, but it's still really cool. I love my wagons. They're awesome. Black wheels on this one. They have done a few different color wheels for these M3 Tourings, like the mint one. They did silver, which I really like with that color. They did bronze for the Alpine white and Brooklyn gray. And then for the red one, which I don't have, the Isle of Man green, the Daytona violet, and now this Portimao blue one all had black wheels. I wish they would have, I don't know, I wish they would have like made it a more even split. Because like we've got 2 bronze, 1 silver, and 4 black wheels. I wish they would have done like another one that had silver wheels, because I think that yellow one that's coming out later is also going to be black wheels. So it would have been nice to see like at least one more with the silver, because the silver's really cool. And I feel like the silver would have looked really good with this color too. But anyways, the black wheels do look nice though. I really like that like modern basket weave design. It's really cool. But yeah, paint's really good. This has been a good casting for a long time. The headlights look really nice. You can see 2 distinct like housing areas in there. BMW badge, M3 logo's not quite legible on that front grille, but I think it still looks pretty nice. And then here is the back. The M3s do not have the moonroof, but they do just have black roofs. I don't know if maybe some of them were optioned with sunroofs, like sliding sunroofs. I'm not sure. But here's the back. Taillights look really nice. Red and clear acrylic. BMW M3 on the license plate. And then the badges, of course. So M3 Competition on the right. And then the center BMW Roundel badge as well. Black exhaust tips for this one. But that carbon fiber is quite nice. And I just noticed something. This one has 2 screws on the back. That's kind of interesting. Have they all been like that? Have I just never seen that before? Yeah, they all have 2 screws on the back. I wonder why they did 2. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that or noticed that on a Mini DT. Yeah, they all have 2 screws on the back portion holding it on. Usually it's just 1. That's kind of interesting. Can't believe I've reviewed all these M3 wagons and that's the first time I've noticed that. But yeah, 3 screws on the base holding it in. Of course, metal bases. So yeah, really like this color. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to find a photo of this particular color, but I will try. If I can't find it on an M3 competition touring, I'll find it on something, and so you can at least see the paint color. But yeah, very, very cool. I like my BMWs. Prefer older. Modern's cool too, though. Well, I don't know. Some of the modern ones are kind of but these ones are all pretty cool. The M3 wagons, the M5 wagons are all pretty cool. I mean, it's a wagon. All wagons are awesome. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one.